Hello everybody, welcome back to Nutrition Bootcamp Day 7. My name is Christy Campbell. You are more than halfway done, and today we are going to talk about one of the big ones for most people when it comes to nutrition, which is meal prep, getting organized for your week. There's a lot of myths around meal prep, that it takes a really long time, that it has to be complicated, that it's expensive, that you have to be some sort of nutrition expert to be able to do it. All of that is not true. I'm going to show you exactly how to create your own meal prep routine with the Fit Me 4-step meal prep system. And this is really doable. Listen closely, because remember, simple doesn't necessarily mean easy, and you might think that these things are obvious, but if you aren't doing them, then we have to incorporate them into your real life in order for them to be effective for you. And so step one, as a part of meal prep, is going to be looking at your calendar for the week ahead. I recommend doing this either on Friday or Saturday morning. So you need to look at your actual physical calendar and think to yourself, what events do I have for the kids? What do I need to do for work? Where am I obligated to be? Am I going anywhere? And put those on your calendar, because your real life impacts your meal prep. You meal prep without real life in mind, not gonna work. So that is step one. Look at your calendar and figure out, what do you have going on this week? Step two is to pick what I would call your domino meal. This is the meal that if you get this one right, everything else is easy, right? So if maybe that's dinner for you, maybe that's lunch, maybe it's breakfast, which one is the meal that if you get that right, everything else is easier? Now, I know you might feel inclined to prep all of your meals or think that you want to, but if you are new to meal prep, then I recommend starting with one. The meal that is going to make the biggest difference for you in your week. Now, I want you to plan out what you are going to have for those meals. So if it's dinner, I want you to think through, what are you gonna have for dinner? Are you gonna make enough one night that you can have it again the second night? Are you gonna need to make something new each night? Think about what works best for you and your family and plan that out. I want you to think about Fit Me plate inspired meals. So remember, protein, veggie, quality carb from the ground, healthy fat. It can be absolutely that simple. You can do steak and potato and salad. It could be chicken with broccoli and rice. I mean, there's so many things that you could do. You could do burrito bowls. We can give you ideas for recipes, but I want you to think about, what is it that you're gonna have at each of those meals. Step three, create your grocery list. So you're going to look at the things that you need for that domino meal, plus the other essentials that you need for your week to run smoothly and for you to have healthy options, and put that on a grocery list. Get that list ready. If you don't have a list, you didn't do this step, okay? And so then now you're going to order those groceries. So if you are somebody who goes to the store, go to the store and get those groceries. If you're somebody who orders them for pickup or delivery, get that done. I recommend, again, doing this on either Saturday or Sunday morning. And here's why. Because if you are going to actually prep and do step four on Sunday, the stuff already has to be in your house. You have to have done this part, again, either on Saturday, Friday, or Sunday morning. So now, final step four, the one that everyone thinks is meal prep. Remember, I just gave you 3 steps before we even got to the prepping part, because these steps are the ones that everybody skips, and then they wonder why meal prep doesn't work. Now, step four is to actually prepare for your week, and that is going to look different for everybody. If you are somebody who needs to have all of your meals put into containers so that you can take them to work, or that you can have them ready to just pull out of the fridge and eat real quick, then do that. You might be somebody who needs to prep the fundamentals. You might need to have all of the chicken cooked, all of the rice cooked, all of the vegetables cooked, but they're not assembled into a meal. Or you might be somebody who just does best if the things are ready. So you chop up your vegetables, they're all ready to rock. You have your meats thawed, ready to cook. You've done some planning and it's all situated, but you actually want to cook it on the day of. That also is prep, because you are prepared for what works for you. And so it's going to look different for everybody. And I recommend starting small and building. So again, if you've never done this before, don't worry. Pick that one domino meal, start with that, and get yourself organized for the week. Once you get the hang of it, you're gonna be able to build. Now, are there hacks and strategies for putting things into containers and the perfect recipes? Maybe, but sometimes that just overly complicates things, and it doesn't need to be complicated. You need to look at your week, figure out what's going on. Figure out your domino meal. You need to make your grocery list and order those groceries so they're in your house ready to go by Sunday so you can prep for your week. And then on Sunday, you need to get yourself situated and ready for the week. So you're watching this on Sunday, so it might be too late for you to follow this for this week, but I want you to do some part of this today. I want you to either look at your calendar, get yourself organized, do a grocery order, get some prep done. Whatever version of that is your action step for today. And if you want to do this for next weekend, go ahead and just start to make your plan. It is this simple. Everybody gets hung up on the recipes. Everybody gets hung up on the containers. Everybody gets hung up on weighing and measuring everything. You don't have to do that to have really effective meal prep. So hopefully this was helpful. If you need ideas for recipes, ask in the group. That's what we're here for. We can share our recipes with you. Everybody can jump in and share things that work for them. And again, this is a meal prep routine for you and your family. So it might take a couple of times for you to really get in a groove and get the hang of it. That's fine. Everything worth doing takes some practice. And if this is brand new for you, it might take some practice too. So have a fantastic boot camp day 7. I want you to post a picture of how you are prepared for the week as your action step today, whether that's meal prep or whether that's just getting organized with your calendar, whatever it is, post a picture how you are prepped for the week. Let us know if you have any questions, and I'm here to help. Take care. Bye.